We are here, day one at where?
Equip Expo HNA.
Let's go! I am excited to meet all of our customers, to do some podcasts. Row Life Breakfast is on the agenda. Zeppa's After Party is on the agenda. I am speaking, and I'm super excited to have a lounge area for all of our customers to come over there and drink coffee and have some good conversations.
I can't wait to see all our customers. We always see them on Zoom, but face-to-face, shaking hands is the best part of the show.
This is the first day of the show here at HNA, and we're hanging out at our desk here. And I met two of our contractors, Alyssa and Cole from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go Pack Go. You've been with SynkedUP for what, about a year and a half, you said?
That's correct, yep.
How does life look different from today than it did a year and a half ago?
So much better. In every aspect, it's been positives, and we can see where we're at, where we can improve, where we're kind of struggling a little bit. It just lets us have a better feel of running our company.
Cole, what would you say is the thing that you see in the biggest improvement on after you start using SynkedUP?
I would say it's the accountability. Not only do the guys have in front of them a projected amount of hours to do the work, their quantities, their materials, all of the information they need, but it holds them accountable to do that. You know, like we see where they're at on a daily basis, they see where they're at, and it helps us all the way around. It helps us as, hey, did we miss something, or is this more difficult? Or it helps them say, hey, we can plan ahead. We know we're getting 3 dump truck loads. Let's get 2 right away. And all aspects of the job are much more structuralized now because of the system.
Yeah. Do you guys find that the job costing has been helpful?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like after a job's done, being able to see, did I actually hit my target? Created that estimate, you kind of had a target on what you want to hit. Being able to go back and say, we hit right where we're aiming at, we were low, we were high, or we completely missed the target. Has that been helpful?
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, Alyssa does most of our numbers, but she can say, hey, come here, check this out. Here's our projected. You guys were under hours, or you guys were over hours, but we still made profit here. And before, we would collect all the receipts and all of the stuff, and it would sit on the desk or in a shoebox or in a thing, and we would get back to it, be at the end of the year, say, what happened? And now we, on a weekly, daily basis, have the ability to do so. And I mean, she can stay on top of it and set us up for success, so to speak.
That's awesome. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. I enjoy hearing those testimonials and meeting everyone that comes to the show. Thanks for putting your support and your faith in SynkedUP.
It's been a blessing, for sure.
It absolutely has.
Hey everybody, it's Scott Hollister, the editor-in-chief of Landscape Management Magazine. We are in Louisville, Kentucky for Equip Expo 2024, and we are here at the SynkedUP booth. And I'll let you introduce yourself to the viewers.
Absolutely. So my name is Weston Zimmerman. I'm the founder and CEO of SynkedUP. What do we got here?
The Hardscape Mentor booth.
I'm Josiah, I'm from Superior Hardscapes, and I'm a foreman there and a project manager.
Does a mobile app help you in the field, make your life easier?
It does. There's a lot of features on there, like stuff that the sales team will put in there to the crew notes. That helps a lot, answers a lot of questions for us, gives us a lot of heads up on what we're getting into and all the materials we're going to need for the day and for the job.
So you're not always having to call back to the office to get the details.
Exactly.
Awesome. Material list in there, you can see what materials you're supposed to use on the job site.
Yeah, that's very handy. The way it's set up, it's broken down into work areas. I can see what all I need for the different work areas, and I can see the overall job as well, with everything I'm going to need for that.
Awesome. Anything else that you really like about the mobile app?
It's very streamlined for my side, for what I use for it. Very user-friendly. Yeah. I love it.
Well, I hope you enjoy the show and have a good time down here.
Yeah, it's been great. I enjoy it.
All right, awesome.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Joel from CJS OutdoorLiving.
And I'm Ellie with CJS OutdoorLiving.
We use SynkedUP for helping us figure out our budget. We're always changing it. Guys are always so supportive about meeting with any changes we have to do. I really recommend it for everybody.
Before, we didn't know what we were supposed to charge, but now we know how to charge, and it's been really nice because we're actually profiting now. We love SynkedUP.
Gene's just signing up a new member of the tribe.
Cody, good to see ya.
Nice to see you, Weston. Down here in HNA, the best place to be.
What's the best thing you've seen so far?
You know the best thing, SynkedUP. Knowing your numbers, that's the best thing.
What was life like before you knew your numbers?
Oh man, I was down, negative. I couldn't even buy food for the family, you know. I was just struggling, but I knew there was something, you know, and then God blessed me, came across you guys, start knowing my numbers, and then I started blowing up. After I knew my numbers, I was able to help other people. Because once I knew my numbers and I seen how I was growing, it was just in me to help other people and let them know, you need to know your numbers. That's the main thing. And now we got money in the bank, we can get through the winter, and we're not starving.
What were some of the hesitancies that you felt before you signed up? Because obviously it's not free.
I'm freaking out. I don't even have no money. I'm like, I can't pay for this. But then God just kept telling me like, man, just do it. Just do it. And I'm like, all right, like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I gotta know my numbers and figure it out. You gotta take risk in life. If you ain't taking risks, you ain't going nowhere. And that's what I did. I took the risk, and then you guys onboarded me. I felt like you guys were like family. From there, the races.
That's awesome. How much has it affected or not affected your net profit?
It grew me up like no tomorrow. I'm way higher than I was before.
In net profit?
Yeah.
Percentage-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your estimating process? How long would it take you to do an estimate typically before?
Oh, man. Estimates, I would just be guessing. I would just be like, let me do a square foot, and then it'll be so high, I would never get the job, you know?
Okay.
And now, you know, it takes me a little longer, but I actually have templates now, so it don't take long at all. I even have my office staff do the estimates.
When someone else other than you can do the estimates, you've got your systems.
Yep. Nope. So yeah, they just go in there, they plug in what they need to plug in. I review it at the end. As soon as it's good to go, I send it off and get an approval.
What's your favorite feature?
The templates and having all that in there, and then just plug and play, baby.
Just put in measurements and you got your price.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
simple.
Yep, that's simple.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate
you.
all your support.
Yeah, no.
You've given us a lot of support over the years, and I appreciate that.
No, thank you, Weston. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. I am Weston, one of the founders of SynkedUP, and I'm here with
Jeremy Morales from Morales Masonry.
And
Jeremy Morales Jr.
Nice. So, dude, you've been using SynkedUP for how long now?
About 3 years.
How long ago did you get the templates and stuff set up?
About 2 years. After we figured out the templates and everything, which was really quick, we have them saved, and now Jeremy knows how to do the proposals and estimating and everything, so he sent them out.
Dude, so you're closing the work?
Yes, I am. That's correct.
You are bidding the jobs by yourself?
With some help, of course.
Okay. So he's making sure you got the quantities and the measurements all in correctly, eh?
All the right things.
Nice. How many jobs have you closed so far in SynkedUP?
3 or 4 around there.
You making any money on that?
That's private information.
He's too smart for his own good. That's awesome. What was life like before templates and production rates? What was the hardest thing about getting a quote out the door?
Well, you know, we had to estimate every job differently, and kind of like it would take so long. We would have to spend more time in the office trying to figure out everything. And now everything is right there, so we just plug numbers and like more organized and really fast to send. Give us more time for us to, you know, spend as a family or as, you know, on the job side. Flying.
How long does it take you on average to produce a bid for your typical job?
Average hour to 2 hours.
And how long did it take you before you had templates, production rates, and all that in SynkedUP?
Day or 2 days before we collect, you know, materials, pricing, and all. Going around making sure everything is right. It was too long. It was like 2 days, sometimes weeks, depending on, you know, how soon we can get the pricing from the dealers and all that kind of stuff. Now we have everything on SynkedUP, so we don't have to look for that. We just plug in the numbers. We know we have the right pricing, the right materials and everything, so we send them out and we are 100% sure that the estimate is correct, and we're gonna have the profit, or we're gonna have our budget the way it's supposed to be, without having to, you know, wait for the dealer to send the quote. The dealer's always busy, so it's, you know.
What is the most effective thing to close more jobs? Is it being the lowest price or being the first contractor to come back with a quote?
Most of them is sending the quote quick because the client wants to know what he's gonna spend. But at the same time, having the right numbers. They will know that you know your stuff and you have your numbers where they need to be. So they will feel more comfortable going with you than when someone else taking weeks and they don't, you know. So I think that's a key part.
Amen. Jeremy Jr., what is your favorite feature of SynkedUP?
How simple it is, really. Everything.
Really?
I don't have a favorite. They're all really good.